I was in Jersey these past couple of days and I saw some guidos. So while I was shopping in Jersey and vacationing with my family, the host family information came in my email, but I was not able to access my email because I didn't have Wi-Fi. It turns out that I don't have an oppa or an oni. Instead, I have two dongsangs. I have a 6-year-old nam dongsang named Hyun and a 3-year-old yo dongsang named Yuan. My host father sent me an email and I was looking at his blog that he sent me, and he has pictures of his kids up and they're so adorable, so I guess it kind of makes up for not having an oni or an oppa. The parents actually seem really lovely. Mr. and Mrs. Park are a very nice couple. I've emailed back and forth a couple of times with the father, and he seems like he's a really cool guy, and I'm really looking forward to living with them. He's actually a businessman, and his mom... Whoopsie, guess I dropped the ball there. I meant his wife. She's a really good cook according to her husband, so I'm looking forward to her cooking. They have some fishes and a parrot, which is really cool because some of the other NSLI students and their host families have either a dog or some fish, and some don't even have pets, and I think it's so cool that my family has a parrot. Yay for parrots! My curfew is 10 p.m., but I can negotiate it. 10 p.m. isn't bad at all, actually. Some families I know gave their students a 9 o'clock curfew, which is a little bit early, but 10 is actually pretty good. I mean, I don't want to stay out too late anyway, so I can do it. I'm an hour and 20 minutes away from Sogang University, which is where I will be taking classes. My host family lives in Gwangyang, which is in the Gyeonggi province. The city is really small, so there's not really any landmarks there. Their tree is a ginkgo tree, according to Wikipedia, and I don't really like ginkgo trees because they smell like after sneeze. When someone sneezes and then sometimes there's like that weird smell afterwards, well, that's what ginkgo trees smell like to me. So I hope there's not a lot of ginkgo trees in Gwangyang. Otherwise, I'd be covering my nose all the time because that's a really bad and weird smell. But my host father did tell me that they actually live higher up in the apartment and they're surrounded by mountains, and so the air is very fresh and clean. That's good news to hear because there's also going to be no air conditioning on in the summer. Bummer. We also have some similar interests, which is why I guess they matched us up. They do like traveling, cooking, comics, reading books, exercising, all these things that I like to do. So I think we can bond over some of those activities. They listen to classical music, jazz, popular music, and folk music. I don't really listen to jazz music or folk music, but I do listen to popular music and classical music, so we could probably talk about that, and they can introduce me to folk music and jazz music. I guess I'm pretty open to a lot of things. So back to the beginning of the video, when you saw the footage of me shopping and vacationing in Jersey, I was actually host family shopping. I wasn't really sure of what to get them because at the time I didn't know how many people were in my family and what their ages were or any of that. I did end up getting a tie though for the host father because I knew I would have a host father, and a family blanket for the entire family to use. Now that I know a little bit more about my host family, I'm going to shop for more gifts for them. I don't know when I'm going yet, but I'm leaving this Sunday, so I have to shop soon. But those gifts will remain a mystery because my next vlog will be at my PDO at Columbia University. Also, I will be sharing my host family with another student. Her name is Audra, and I've talked to her before, and she's really cool and everything. So I'm really happy that we're going to be staying together because we can get to school together and we can help each other out communicating with our parents, especially since she knows a little bit of Korean. Yeah, that's about it. We're getting really close to our departure for Korea. So my next vlog will be at Columbia University when I do a little tour of my room and what's going on at PDO and stuff, and then after that my vlogs will take place in Korea. Also, my videos starting from PDO at Columbia University and through Korea, they won't be edited anymore with music or sounds or anything. It will just be straight footage and uploading onto my computer because there's no time and I don't think there's any programs on the computers for editing. Bye! See you at Columbia University. Cold hot, baby!